Elf present. Alright, so it's just started. Dark Elves have the ball. The Yeti is down. I repeat, the Yeti is down. We have Guard, Mighty Blow. That's right, this team is, I believe, identical to the other Norse team. Lodge Blitzer. Lodge Witch Elf. Lodge Blitzer. Rogel? Wrestle? I don't know. I was trying to be clever, but no. Leader. Okay. I see. Ooh. Oh, okay, there are 2 dead elves already. That's unfortunate. So we've had 2 deaths in 4 turns. I have a feeling that Thor is feeling pain. Because Dark Elves don't have low armor value. I assume it was the Mighty Blow or Claw Mighty Blow that was doing it. Damn, I would have loved to have cast Andy Davo's game against the Action All-Stars. Oh. Interesting. Brunch. So we've got a stun. That was the blitz. Move it there to get good eye, but you're gonna hit a. They're gonna hit with the unleveled lineman against something with block. Wouldn't suggest doing it. Oh, should check rerolls. Dark Elves 2 rerolls with a fan, or sorry, a fame, and 3 rerolls. So no one has an apothecary here. Seems the Elves also do not have a bench, while the Norse do. Although the Norse's bench is quite shallow, they still have one. The only thing different about this Norse team versus the other Norse team is they've given their runner dodge instead of sure hands, and they don't have a lineman that has dirty player. I think they picked up an extra rule instead. Nope, they gave a berserker tackle. Like that guard. How is Ozone going to battle? Only one werewolf? Interesting. Ozone is really taking it all in, which I like. Hell, putting a lot of thought into what they're doing. Making sure that no players are just off to the side. Because I do that sometimes. Brunch. Another removal. So that's so far 3 players down for the Dark Elves. And 2 of those are leveled. Oh, sorry, no. 2 of them are blitzers, and 1 of those is a leveled blitzer. So it looks like this is going to go the opposite of how the other game was a Norse versus Dark Elves. It was just a different one. And this Norse versus Dark Elf is going very different to the other one. Despite them being very similar teams. By very similar, I mean the Dark Elves pretty much identical. The Norse are only very slightly different. I think not having a dirty player helps. Why is that, you ask? Because the last team used the dirty player while the opponent still had an apothecary. The apothecary was used. The Norse lost their dirty player and therefore were a player down. So the first half went well for the Norse, but then when the second half rolled around, the Dark Elf got their players back, but the Norse had their injuries in addition to the fouls, the expulsions for fouls. And then it snowballed because the Dark Elves were able to outposition the Norse because they had player advantage. I think that's one of the things to Norse. You need to make sure that your opponent doesn't get player advantage over you. There's that low armor value. It can snowball very quickly into you losing 4 players in just a couple turns. 2 deaths already, damn. Oh no, who's been doing the deaths? Which elf blitz? That elf blitz. But push. Probably go push and then try and surf next turn. No. Okay. To the side, just to get that elf out. Because that elf doesn't have block. So it would be a... That would be 2 red die, but still 2 red die against a non-block player. Oh, and also the fall down. I mean, I wonder what the Norse are going to focus on. Are they going to be trying to get the ball back, or are they going to be focusing on taking out key players in an attempt to make the next push a lot easier? Ooh. Think about it. If the Norse can get rid of the 2 blodge blitzers permanently, and then get rid of the guard, or get rid of the guard or the blodge blitzers, imagine how much easier their time is going to be freaking set. Ooh. Nuffle smiled upon you there. No injury though. Thor's probably spitting a bit that he hasn't injured the Norse yet. 1, 2, 3, 5, 11. Yep, so that is a bench player. But maybe it was surfed before I realized, before we got here. Not the case. I put the werewolf down there. Ah, the guard is out. Ooh, lucky. Could have pulled that off. But he did. Probably want to stand up his... He hasn't stood up his... Moved 1 space down. 1 space down. Come on. What are you doing, Ozone? What are you doing? Yeah, they can... Oh, never mind. Break. No scoring threat this turn. Unless they do a chain push. Which I don't think would... Strife. Just a little bit of strife now and then. A little bit of strife now, my friend. Wow. Pulled off the pass and catch, even with disturbing presence. That dump off. All that dumping. They just get into the tackle zones, but don't do it up there. That witch elf is going to get out of there. Yeah, she can just go up that way. Again, probably better to stand up players first. Could stand up the runner, maybe blitz with the witch elf, take down, and make a more free path. Yeah, that'd be easy. Make it much less of a problem. Thank heavens to Betsy for rerolls. Otherwise, that may have not gone so well. He's named his characters after the people in the league. Sauron Lowbucker. Jump up, love the skill. Love it, baby. About that. Go with the ball right next to it. Pass it? Pass going on? I wouldn't suggest keeping the ball carrier right next to it. I think she's got dodge. So getting out of this shouldn't be hard. Got plenty of real estate to jump to. You could probably put the runner... I mean, you wouldn't want to lose. Running out of time, though. Here we go. We can please. Was getting the ball back into the guy with dump off hands. Ooh. Oh, he's got his set to choose. Choose if you use it or not. When making a dodge like that, why would you not use dodge though? Why would you want to fall over? I understand, like when someone hits you, if a defender stumbles, dodge or not. Because you never know. You might not want to. Not good. Why'd you choose that? Could have used his Yeti to... Actually, oh, but he'll just frenzy trap himself. I'd stand up the... Or even just use jump up. Use it on the guard. Jump up on the guard. Perfect. Or you can use the Yeti to hit there. Up that way, giving him... That would give an assist. And hopefully do like a push-push, and then blitz with that lineman into the shelf. Or the werewolf. Why put there? And unless he's going to move one of these. Also, these are dangerously close to the edge, you know, getting surfed. Which I believe may be the point. Putting them there to be surfed might be goading, trying to goad that witch elf into... Because then they could get surfed. It'll just become a surf jamboree. It's a surf party. The Norse will win that one. Just because they have more players. Oh my god. And Lona, oh my fucking god. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna clip that one. That was brutal. Oh. That was disgusting. Ouch. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. And there's the surf. Werewolf surf. Publishing, but because I can't not clip that. And that's how I can get highlights of games that I shoutcast, is flip them. But damn. And then, like, this was just a... the fuck up cascade. One fuck up after another, ending in hell. Oh my god. Surf Central. Surf's up. He has the potential to surf out. If he puts players around... So he needs to put a player here, here, here. Needs to hit up. Just using that, and then he can blitz using something with Frenzy. He doesn't have anything with Frenzy. Yes, he does, but it's Like, it's not getting out, so. Because then if he blitzed with Frenzy, he could do push, and end up surfing all 3 of them. But he can surf 2. Go. Yep, now hit up. Surf out the Witch Elf. Okay, hit, push, and knock out. Fire on. That was beautiful. Norse is legendary. This particular Norse, anyway. Let's have a look at this. Only two of those will stick. The others are temporary. Yeah, just start working it towards the edge. Watch them not be able to pick up the ball, though. No, you're going for the foul. Yep, I saw that happening. Cockiness got the better of him. Happens. Now he just lost a Blodge. A Blodge Dauntless. Because he wanted to foul. If he was going to foul, he should foul with a freaking lineman. They can still score. Surrounding the ball was the best option. They've just kept the guy there, because that's a -3 to pick it up. He can blitz with 1 character, which means he can hit 1 person. And now, thanks to that foul, they're going to get a touchdown. Because it's only a -1 now, because they've used the blitz. 3+, 3+, 2+, 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, she can 2+, done. So that's what happens when you get like that. The choice to foul that screwed it over. Because otherwise that would have been a -3 with the blitz into a -2. Massive player disadvantage, but those, at least another one of those is going to wake up. So, Ozone still has a complete team. To try and take out more. So he needs to put his Mighty Blow up the front. Needs to hit the Blodge. Put that Blodge there. So he should put his Mighty Blow on the Blodge. Oh no, put the... yeah, Mighty Blow on the Blodge, because you don't want to put the Yeti there. Even though it has a higher chance of hurting it. Oh, ooh, danger, danger, danger. Because if he uses the Yeti to hit the Blodge, unless he has 3 dice, even if he has 3 dice, probably a decent chance he's not going to hurt it. They both have, yeah, that's better. but I would switch it around for the... Do you want the Mighty Blow on the Blitzer? In my opinion, anyway. Because you want to get rid of the players that mean more. You want to get rid of the players that are more useful to them. You don't want to be like, oh, I will prioritize getting rid of a lineman more than I will the level 2 Blitzer with dodge. Making it blodge. And they can be set up in any way they want. Yeah, getting them away from the Mighty Blow and stuff. Clever. Also clever. I mean, I wonder if he's going to gang foul. So he should use that lineman hit. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't matter because doesn't matter. And now he can hit down. Left to the left, everything you own in the box to the left. That's my stuff. If I bought it, please don't touch. And learning from his mistake last time. He should gang foul, yes, but he should make sure he gang fouls with a lineman and not his leveled. Because that was the worst decision. Because that Dauntless piece... No, sorry, the Dauntless piece isn't useful. The, Blodge. He has very little Blodge, and they don't have any tackle. So... And he doesn't have to be... He's gonna wake up, though. What are you doing? You could have rerolled it, you fool. Alright, 2 of them got back up. Not the Witch Elf. It's both of the Blodge. Yep, both of the Blodge. Which in turn is very unfortunate for Norse. If it had just been the lineman, that would have fared a lot better. Maybe a lineman and a Blodge, or none of them. I mean, if none of them had gotten up, we would have had to have stuck the guard on the line. And the... No, they could have kept the guard and the thrower off. Or the Witch, yeah, they would have had to have chosen two pieces they want to keep. Essentially. This shit's about to get rowdy. Very careful about using frenzy pieces when they've got the little setup like this. Be very easy to hit and then frenzy trap yourself. Same goes for the Elves and the Elf. The amount of times I've seen just a non-thinking block that ends up trapping. Oh my god, they get the same thing again. I mean, they do have the +1 aim. That doesn't really affect that sort of kick, I think. At least the ball's going to land right on top of Eric the Red. be honest, even though the elves are have so few players, I think they could still win. Or at absolute worst, tie. I don't think the Norse, even though they've got the Norse have a full roster right now, and the elves are seriously lacking players. I really think that the elves can just pull through. They can keep the defense up long enough, or just hound the ball carrier. Or straight up caught it. The end guy to hit outwards. That also would mean that you'd use the end guy to hit outwards, and the block against the non-leveled lineman easiest. And I would use. He would be gone, so then you could run over and then blitz with the in a direction. That would surround him as well, so if he felt frisky and wanted to foul, you'd be able to. At the ball. Especially when that happens. Immediate into double skulls after that triple skull fiasco, that must be. Stun. Seems to be worrying about them running down. Not what's going to happen, they're going to pop it around. If that. Doesn't have to, he doesn't need the 2-die because he's got the werewolf. Ah, perfect. Oh. Uh-oh. Done. I mean, it's not just a stun for the elves at this point because they've got so few players that every piece that loses a turn or gets knocked down is very important. Hasn't trapped any, but he's got a few players annoyed. I'd probably suggest moving the Berserker. No. Not too bad though. And yeah. Without leap, they're not getting there. They could just make it. Take a lick and a brick and then go ham on it and just say fuck it. Get throwing caution to the wind works out more often than it should. There he is. Oh. If he's got the movement left, he could come and assist for a Yeti hit. Stand up that lineman and smack the. That'd be 3, 4, 5. It'd be a 1-die. Remember, all of his pieces have dodge. Oh, not all of them, sorry, all the ones that are left. No, never mind. That piece has dodge and they're dodge out. Also agility 5. 4. Damn it. And now what? I suppose he could just move his cage up. Ozone can just literally shift this lattice or screen or whatever you want to call it up the 2 squares that they dodged away. The whole point here is not to overextend, and it depends on if you're fine with the draw or not. If you're fine with the draw, then just slowly edge it up. Win. Be a bit more aggressive about the movement. You can get a touchdown next turn. But he'd need to move up as far as he could go, so that way there's... Because if he gets knocked down and loses 3 spaces of movement, he still needs to be able to get there. So he would even if he got knocked down here, even with going for it, he would not be able to go anything. You lose 3 spaces. 1, 2, 1, 2. Go 5 spaces. That would be 1 off. So what is he going to blitz? Done. Like at this stage, wouldn't you want to move? In this runner go around wherever they want to go, really. I mean, it's good that he's not got any of those players base, but the ones that are laying down, if you base them, they'd have to use a blitz anyway. And that way, if they don't want to use the blitz and they want to get somewhere to dodge, why I thought about it, is he could have stuck this player 1 step this way, which would have put him in the zone of 2 dudes. But both of those dudes would have been covered. So it's not like they'd get assist from each other. Now this has got the assist. Not that it mattered. Very friendly. Oh, now it's a big assist. 3 dice? No, still 2. And knockout. Ragnar Lodbrok. Down. Get the touch. No need for going for it either. Now all he needs is a wizard, dude. Dead. Trying to stop. Wouldn't worry about hitting, I would just run the ball in now. Probably not the best choice, but... It's like you stall when you're in the lead, but it's not in the lead. Oh, going in for the blitz with the Yeti again. Straight up hitting the blitzer as well. And that's the Blitzer down in a knockout. Blodge Blitzer. Out for lunch. Suppose if he wants to continue that trend, though, that Witch Elf is probably primed and ready to toss some dukes. Alright, he's going for the touchdown. He knocked someone out, he's happy. There you go. His knocked out dude did not get back up. And, yep, so... I mean, the Witch Elf didn't get back up, but the others did. So, this is going to be even harder than it was before. Dark Elves now have more players. So far, every drive, they've been steadily gaining one player. Alright, while this setup's happening, I'll be right back in a sec. Sorry about that. Went and grabbed myself an apple. Or I am feeling hungry. And I need to remember to eat. I mean, set up. And I missed 2 turns apparently. Damn. Oh, no, got a touchdown. Set up. Alright, that makes sense. I was going to say, you do not want to follow that in. Creating a screen. This is going to be a very quick touchdown if it works the way they want it to. Yeah, they're getting just outside of it. Up there. I was muted for that. They need to get to that witch elf. They're just getting people in there to intercept now. I think you can avoid the intercept though if he just runs down here, pass it to the witch elf who will then run it. I feel like that did nothing. Imagine catching it with the Yeti. It'd be a pain though, because you wouldn't be able to move him. That wild animal is a bitch. Exactly what I was about to say you should do. However, I would have taken it one step further, because he just made a mistake. He should have done a going for it. But he did not. Because from there, the witch elf can very easily just take one step to the side and run. No problem. Like, he's just going to run here, pass, and hope that none of Ozone's players roll a 6, because that's all he has to worry about. Ozone rolls a 6, he gets the ball. Nothing can be done about it. And then the witch elf can run down the side. However, if he had put the werewolf here, one going for it and one step to the right, she would have had to have blitzed or done something. Also, he should have put that runner here. Pass through. Like this is a very shoddy, very easy for why I put them to. They were so obsessed with the idea of going that one direction, like going that one little bit, that they've overcommitted to that one side. Overcommitted to stopping a throw that's not going to happen. Yeah, because they won't need to bother with the... So, he's already moved. And the ball will need to be thrown. Otherwise the ball carrier is just going to get blitzed. They're going to throw it to the witch elf. Then the witch elf. Running it back up the field. I think... Oh shit, ball carrier going for it fail. Will it get worse? Oh god, double ones. Ba 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 ba. Well, Nuffle has decreed that the Norse will have a chance, because now they have a definite chance to get it back. They have a hard chance of getting this back. They can do it. I was skeptical before if they had any sort of chance, but... something that very important. Oh, it was. Now I have. Oh dear. Well, we're back into the poor little elves being knocked out one by one again. Oh shit, another one, and it's an injury. Makes 3 permanent removals, 5 in total. All acquired. 6 enemy players on the field for the Norse, and I think 9 enemy players left for the Elves. And no, there's 10. That's right, the Norse had extra. Oh. Could be hard, but the Dark Elves could. Sorry about that. I thought so. So apparently, maybe my crashes are happening. Shouldn't have been. Could have been overheating. Because when I don't, it's stupid. I've got a 1050 Ti. When I don't have the overclock applied, the default fan curve isn't actually good enough. But when I've got my overclock applied, which goes up to 2 gigahertz, it's what, 400 megahertz above factory clock, 500 megahertz on the memory above, and I can keep it cool fine. When it's overclocked, cools better. It doesn't turn on its own for some stupid reason, and I can't get it to. And also, Australia is heating up now. Them Elves. What are the Norse gonna do? Yeah, they have to do something about scoring threat. Taking care of the scoring threat always comes first. Reason being is even if you knock the ball out of their hands, even if you take down all three of these characters, they could do something like get up, dodge in, pick up the ball, dodge out, and then pass it down to the scoring. The dumbest things happen. An option that is available once they take down these two, you could use the Yeti, the blitz, and then just push them towards their own touchdown zone. So knock the ball out of their hands and then up and I don't know. Huh. That was a terrible idea. If he wants to, he can blitz the guard and then foul the witch elf. The witch elf gone. Mind you, then that doesn't get rid of the blitzer. Get the dark elf ready for a surf though. Oh. And that's the last reroll. God damn. Without that, he's screwed. Without rerolls, is done. Oh, that's not a good place. Gonna do going for it? He's gonna do going for it, I reckon. Bam, knew it. Told you. Told you. Yeah. Called it. Now that the elves are all knocked down though, bar one. Bar two. Yep, knew it was gonna happen. Now he can pass the ball. Probably to the witch elf. There's a witch elf, right? Or is there... Oh, he failed the pass, but he does have a... Oh, who failed the catch. What a series of unfortunate events. Really needs to score. If he wants to win, he needs to score. Out that way. Use this lineman. Okay, I thought he was going to use the Yeti to fucking try and pick up the ball, and I was like, what is wrong? Agility. Picked up the ball. Wherever you go, any of those elves can find you. Actually, not true. So this one with dodge. Dodge in. 3+. 2+. Blitz. Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous. Payoff isn't great. Oh. Wow, immediate fail. Alright, crunch. How does that help, though? It's like this is the razor's edge. Neither of the teams have rerolls. Oof. There we go. Ball is out of the Norse hands. This is nuts. Nuts. Ozone has 2 chances. Get that touchdown and win. While the Elves, I mean, could do it, but the Elves are probably just... If I was playing the Dark Elves right now, I would be attempting the tie. Like, I'd be focusing on trying to make sure it stays a tie. Nope, they're going to go for the win. Dodged out. Right. He already can't get the... Unless he dodges. Something that doesn't have dodge. And with no reroll. Already got... Oh! Well done. Oh! Oh my god, he just killed the Witch Elf. So that's 3 deaths. Witch Elf dead. Making 5 permanent removal. 1, 2. No, 4 permanent removals, 2... And a knockout. 7 removals total. Leaving 4 on the field. Left, do not follow. Stun, perfect. Provided he can pick up the ball. Provided he can pick up the ball, he wins. Herein lies the problem. If the Norse fail, it... The 64% chance? He does not manage to pick up the ball. It's a tie. That's the entire game is riding on the ability of one of these dudes to just be able to pick up a ball. I do not envy their chance. Just subtly be like, this is why you fucking get sure hands. And save a reroll. And that worked out better for them than that. Do not use the Yeti. You can move the Yeti. Wish to use the Yeti as an assist. Because some, like, injuries are not what you want, like what you would... So in my opinion, it should be move something for the assist, stop their assist, here. Then use the Berserker to blitz. Which one? To blitz the guard. You want to move like this guy. You want to move these guys over here. It's yellow here. So that way it's a 2. Never mind, it's too late now. Now, can't get. Oh no, he's got guard, never mind. Then you want to use this frenzy. Oh no, he could just hit downwards, I suppose. He needs to keep in mind. He needs to move down, pick up the balls there. 1, 2, twice. He needs to do 2 going forwards. Depending on who he chooses. 6 movement. Now it's 6. One. Perfect. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there you go. He has to make 3 rolls. Again, I don't envy his chances. This is GG. It's a tie. I do not believe the Norse will pick up the ball successfully. I just don't see it happening. If they do pick it up, the going for it will fail. Don't be an idiot. Do not make blocks down there. Like, if he chooses to make blocks down there instead of going for it, you got it? Failure. Told you. And then Nuffle decreed that it was a tie. That tripwire. Do any of you guys know a Blood Bowl streamer that has like a tripwire emote? Because I would consider subbing to them just for the tripwire emote. Like, no shit. Oh, cool. Sarah Mole's back. Looking in Discord before to see if they'd message me. Yeah, GG. I have a feeling they're typing to each other right now. Too bad we can't see their chat. But they're going to attempt... if the Elves win, I will be shocked, but very, very happy, because it'll be a spectacle. It has to be. Like, it's no easy. Ooh, I think he's already fucked it. He's going up. He shouldn't have blitzed with his blodge. Oh, but no, the blodge probably wouldn't have been able. No, the blodge wouldn't have been. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, why did you choose him? 3, 4. Oh, crunch. Yep, GG tie.